Morning guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to JB Show, halfway through the week. So as always, before we start, make sure you please do like for me. Let me know that you've watched it. Do comment, engage, let me know what you think of the subject. And if you're on the podcast at the end, please do leave a review. I massively appreciate each of them. Like and share, get it out there, let people know it's out. So before we go into our main show this morning, talking about, it's really a guide to putting yourself first. I just quickly want to talk about Train Like a Marine. Train Like a Marine is an experience that I'm putting on for people at the start of April, the first 2 weekends of April. And it's about coming down to work with me and train with me for a period. And it's going to be testing you and your capabilities and showing you exactly what you're made of, okay? I really want to get the very best out of you so that you can go away and realise just what you are capable of, okay, going on in life. And we have a great thing going on that anyone that joins our Train Like a Marine in April can get the second one for free in June, or they can join our Mastermind Workshop Day in June as also, which will be in Birmingham, where we will be meeting up and working together for 4 or 5 hours, sort of planning out our lives, our next quarter, looking at the things that are stopping us. It will be a great workshop day, and you'll get to come along for free if you are coming to this Train Like a Marine, guys. So the link's on the page, go and check it out, and we get straight back in to the main focus for the day. So the main focus for the day is learning to put yourself first, and I've put this into 4 guide points to help you do that. So circumstances where you might not allow yourself to be first or put yourself first are such things as constantly always being the yes man. Yes, I'll do that extra task. Yes, I'll drop you off. Yes, I'll pick you up. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll come to the pub for a drink. Yes, I'll do. And all those yeses, what that does is strips time away from you to be possibly spending on your own personal development, spending on your own life, and not really allowing you to ever focus on yourself or let you be the priority. Other instances are that although you feel that you may be high up on your priority list, you're actually not. Okay, so you know your priority list might look a little bit like work, then probably family, then paying the bills, and then probably you. I mean, that's the realistic side of it. You might not put that down. A good way to start off this process is by self-auditing yourself and kind of looking at your priority list, what you think is your priority list, write that down, and then actually put that down next to, in parallel with actually what your actions are telling you. So what you think and actually what's truth. And it tends to be 2 very different lists, okay, when you really think about it. When you think about how much time you're putting into work, how much time you're putting into consuming work and processing work when you're coming home, okay, all of those things are overtaking, okay, the fact that, you know, family time, you time in particular to develop, all right? So, 4 guiding points. First one, putting yourself on the top of the list. So this is something that you, I think, have to practically do, okay? And that means getting a piece of paper, writing out your priority list, as in life, what are your priorities? So what you'll do is go, okay, me, number 1, then family, then work, okay? Essentially, you have to start ingraining that into your brain. You have to start understanding that you are first, so that when it comes to any decision making, when it comes to any time management or productivity, you are putting yourself first, okay, at the very top of the list. And we have to do that by keep getting into the habit of thinking that we are first. We put up a list, maybe we stick it up at the top of the computer, and we have a little mantra saying, I am the priority, I am number 1, whatever it might be, but something that creates that positive habit inside of your brain that reminds you that you are the priority, so you must go to the gym. You are the priority, so you must make sure you're doing your planning. You're the priority, so you must make sure that you're getting your time in the morning, your golden hour, or you are the priority, so you must get your half an hour walking in the evening. So it's consistently building up your subconscious mind to believe that you are the number one priority, which you are. Because right now you probably don't do that. You get up 10 minutes before you go to work. You don't really prioritise yourself in the morning because you don't value that time in the morning. You just want to sleep in. You just want that snooze. Okay, and that's what's probably like killing your mornings and killing your frame of mind for the rest of the day. You know, you get to the end of the day, you get to the end of the day and you kind of look at it and go, oh, I'm a bit tired. I'm just going to go and sit on the sofa, crack a beer. I'll do the workout tomorrow. That's not really prioritising yourself, okay? You're prioritising your cravings over yourself. So you're not really sort of dedicating yourself to the cause. And that's where it ends up going wrong a lot of the time, because you're not top of the list. You don't value yourself, okay? You think about all of the possessions that you value, you know, your car. Let's say you've got a really nice car. Your priority is to look after that car. You want to maintain it. You want it to be clean inside and out. You know, you might be out there on a Sunday polishing it. But do you polish yourself? Do you clean yourself inside and out? Do you look after yourself? Do you fuck? Absolutely not. So, number one, start writing on your list daily, putting mantras out, getting your brain, getting your mindset and subconscious into the frame of mind that you are the priority. Okay. Number two, schedule in time for yourself. Schedule in blocks for yourself. So what we would do here is we would make sure that on a Sunday you would block in times, okay, in your weekly timetable. So when I look at a plan for a week, I look at planning in my time slots hourly. And going into that depth type of training of time management and productivity and planning allows you to schedule in times for yourself, which is why I introduced the golden hour. The golden hour is you sacrificing an hour's sleep, getting up an hour early before you need to, and spending an hour to yourself, self-developing, developing your mindset, developing your physical state, developing your mobility, developing the fact to prepare your food in the morning and eat breakfast. Just building up that habit and time to be structured in the morning to then take that into the day. Okay, time in the evening when you get home and you go for your walk, excuse me, and you schedule in some gym work, you schedule in a lunchtime run, okay, you schedule in like whatever it might be. But if you put it into your diary, it's a must. It's something that you have to do, right? So you look at your diary, go, okay, that's my time. You might just put in there me/gym, me/golden hour, me/walk, me/run, whatever that is. But what you're doing is slowly making that part of your life. You're integrating that into your routine. Okay, so that is, morning Craig. So that is number two, schedule in your time. Okay, number three links in nicely from it is don't waste your time. Okay, so the time that you do have valuable to yourself, don't sit there like scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook, going down a rabbit hole on YouTube, watching shit. Do something productive. Okay, so things that can be productive are such things as listening to podcasts, reading a book, learning a new skill, looking for a new job if you're unhappy in a job, okay, exercising, being productive at a gym, not fucking milling around, checking out who's texted you, swiping left or right if you're single. But be productive. Don't waste your time. Like, if you have scheduled in time for yourself, make sure you use it wisely. Okay, when you're at work and you work for yourself, you don't mill around looking through, or you might do, Facebook or YouTube, because that time costs you money. Okay, and you've promoted, the majority of you value your money more than you do your time. You've got the wrong way of thinking. Whereas a lot of you should be valuing that personal time as a chance to grow, develop, read, learn, absorb lots of other stuff that could improve you, that could drive you forwards, that could make you a much better version of yourself, that can give you fire in the belly, that you can invest in yourself in a workshop or a course that would develop you to allow you to be better in your job, to help you with your business, moving forward with understanding. But what I'm saying is that time by yourself, use valuably, okay? Last one, number 4, learn to say no. Okay, you may be the guy that takes on, yeah, I help you out and I do that task. Yeah, I help you out and I give you a lift there. I'll wait around for the next hour. Yeah, I'll help you with this. Yeah, I help you with that. Yeah, I'll come around Saturday and decorate for you. Fucking constantly saying yes. You're the yes man. Okay, because you're not saying no, you're using up all of your time and stress and burden to help other people. Okay, and because you keep saying yes, you're distracted from what you are trying to achieve. You know, what your time is valuable, and there's nothing wrong with helping a mate out or helping people out, but if it's going to affect you, then learn to say no. Okay, if it's going to drag you away from your journey and your path, then learn to say no. Otherwise, you are going to be consumed by other people's problems, and you are never going to be able to move forwards, ever. And you're going to be stressed out because you're taking on too much. So part of learning to prioritise yourself is understanding the time that you need and making sure that you have your time, and that time is not taken away or stripped away by you overloading yourself with helping other people. Sure, help people, but as long as it doesn't affect you. All right, guys. So that's 4 tips. There's 4 guides, really, to helping you move forwards with prioritising yourself, putting yourself first. I hope you can implement some of those things. Just to summarise, I would do a self-audit of your own priority list. What is your priority list versus actually what your actions are telling you your priority list is. Then start implementing you putting yourself at the top of the list, put a mantra up on your computer, stick it on the fridge, whatever you want to do to keep ingraining it into your mind. Scheduling time in your planning for yourself. Don't waste that time, and start learning to say no, guys. All right. Remember, if you want to take part in the Train Like a Marine, the links on the post on the podcast and Facebook and YouTube. And you will be able to come to June's Train Like a Marine for free, or you'll be able to come to our workshop in Birmingham with our mastermind group for free. Okay, so there are limited places. Early bird is nearly closed. Make the most of it. All right, guys, catch you soon.